Page 14. Unit. Page 15. 2. Unity of Spain. Spain is a reality that transcends the Spaniards of a certain time and place. It is an inheritance received from our ancestors that we must take care of and improve to pass on to future generations. Our homeland is the guarantee of rights and equality, especially for the most vulnerable. Since the beginning of his mandate, Pedro Sánchez has handed over the political direction of his government to the protagonists of the separatist coup d'état and the heirs of ETA, in short, to the enemies of Spain. This betrayal, which began by lying to his own voters, whom he assured that he would not make an agreement with Bildu, has constantly manifested itself in actions such as the end of the dispersion of terrorist prisoners, the pardon for the coup plotters in Catalonia, or the transfer of new powers to separatist governments in exchange for remaining in Moncloa. Likewise, Sánchez has had no qualms about subjecting the national interest to the will of foreign organizations and forces, unrelated to the needs of the Spanish people. It is urgent to recover for the common project of Spain those thousands of compatriots who have emotionally disengaged from the nation, encouraged by the ideological indoctrination of separatism and globalism. Page 16. Our measures. 18. We will reintroduce the crimes of illegal referendum, sedition, treason, and embezzlement of public funds, increasing the penalties in accordance with the principle of proportionality as they are serious crimes against Spain, its unity and sovereignty and the heritage of all Spaniards. 19. We will ensure and make visible the presence of the civil and military administration of the state at the service of the Spanish people in all the territories of the nation, especially in those where separatist governments have tried to erase Spain, given the inaction of previous national governments. 20. We will immediately suspend the autonomy of those communities whose governments use resources and instruments of regional self-government to attack the unity of Spain. 21. End of public subsidies and illegalization of parties, associations, or NGOs that pursue the destruction of the territorial unity of the nation and its sovereignty. As a preliminary step, in line with the political proposal of España Decide, the Spanish people will be consulted through the application of Article 92 of the Spanish Constitution, relating to consultations on political decisions of special importance, therewith regarding the illegalization of separatist parties. 22. We will provide maximum legal protection to the symbols of the nation, especially the flag, the anthem and the crown. The penalties for offences and outrages against Spain and its symbols or emblems must be aggravated so that no affront to them goes unpunished. Page 17. 23. We will spread and protect the national identity and Spain's contribution to civilization and universal history, with special attention to the deeds and exploits of our national heroes inside and outside our borders. 24. We will promote the Spanish language abroad through the Cervantes Institute, defense of the Spanish character, culture, and symbols throughout the world, especially in Latin America. 25. We will promote and support our local festivals and popular traditions as signs of identity and community ties between generations that keep our ancient history alive. 26. We will repeal all laws that the Sánchez government has approved or maintained that encourage confrontation and division between Spaniards, such as the Democratic Memory Law or the LGTBI law. 27. We will dismantle the piracy, drug trafficking, smuggling and money laundering networks that extend from Gibraltar, and we will apply all the international pressure necessary to recover that occupied territory. 28. We will guarantee the protection of Ceuta and Melilla, an indivisible part of Spain, increasingly harassed by Morocco with the complicity of the Sánchez government. We will increase the number of members and provide the FCSE with all the necessary elements to guarantee their security and the proper exercise of their functions, especially to stop the waves of mass immigration encouraged by the Moroccan government. Page 18. 29. We will defend our sovereignty against foreign interference and recover an international position that prioritizes the defense of the real interests of the Spanish people and national unity. One of Sanchez's most sinister legacies is the constant submission of the national interest to the plans of foreign organizations and powers, alien to the reality and needs of our compatriots. Page 19. Some outstanding actions by Vox on the unit of Spain. Proposal for an organic law to demand a forceful criminal response to attacks against national unity, requesting the modification of the penal code by adding the penalty of loss of Spanish nationality, incorporating crimes against the unity of the nation and increasing penalties for crimes of outrages against Spain, December 2022. Proposal for an organic law to outlaw separatist and terrorist political parties, January 2020. PNL in plenary for the classification of the crime of calling an illegal referendum, December 2022. PNL in the Interior Commission for the application in Catalonia of Article 155 of the Constitution due to the departure of the Generalitat, October 2022. Veto in the Senate to the PL of sedition and embezzlement in direct opposition to the reform of the Penal Code whose sole objective is to facilitate the perpetration of new coups d'état in the future, favor the separatist partners of the PSOE and facilitate the corruption of the socialists and its allies, December 2022.